Right, today we're looking at the Crosman 760 and, quote, what is the return spring? I'll try to get this a nice angle for you. So this piece of plastic is in back, as part of your trigger assembly, is in back here, and it snaps off. This is the second time it's happened, so I know it's not me. And I just want to report, it's no big deal. You can say, hey, the Crosman engineers are smarter. They could joke, oh, we knew if it broke, it would still work. But it's because they use a piece of plastic, I'm sure get the costs down. What happens, your trigger doesn't return anymore, but your trigger blade actually, or the trigger pull, is actually softer. So when you start pulling, there's less resistance, and it comes off your hammer very nicely. It's definitely, I can notice the difference. You'll notice the difference. But once this thing breaks, it's floating around back here. Okay, it's floating around somewhere back here. You want to get this off and get that out because it rattles around. You don't want that. That could only cause a problem, and obviously it's not going to be endearing to the gun if you hear a broken part rattling around in there. So, okay, so let's go over the pointers here, just some quick pointers. Okay, so remember to take out all the screws, or you can damage it doing this basic surgery here to get that broken part out. So remember, you have a screw here, you have a screw there, and let's go ahead and open it up. You have a screw here, here. This is one people miss when they're taking apart their gun for any reason. Remember, right here inside the pump, under the pump handle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and again those two up here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you lay this flat on a table, take off the top receiver. It's really simple engineering. I mean, I thought the Daisy was easy to work on, so that's a good thing. And take this off, and this is hiding in there, just rattling around. You take it out, put your receiver back on, make sure you have that all flush right here. Your seams are all flush here, here, make sure those are all flush, and everything is put back together, and put your screws back in, and you'll be fine. So I just want to demonstrate with my thumb and forefinger. Okay, so basically this is a hammer that hits your stem, okay, and that fires your gun. And so what happens is, without that return spring on there, as you start pulling, it comes off your sear right away, which is a good thing. Like the old timers say in my neighborhood, get that sear moving, get the sear moving. So when you pull the trigger on this now, without that piece of plastic in here, yeah, you hear that metal in there? Yeah, see, you just heard it right there. It's a little kink sounding, and then you aim and shoot. It's even easier now. So I just want to conclude, let's look at the plastic again. I just want to conclude by saying, don't try this with a Daisy 35, because it actually has a real spring in there, and people are always tampering with these multi-pumps trying to make the trigger better. So I'm not encouraging you to get in there and break it. It looks like, honestly, it'll kind of break on its own. But with the Daisy 35, don't get in there and take out the spring, because that's different engineering, and your gun won't actually work anymore. So, the Crosman engineers can joke, because, oh yeah, we did that on purpose. If this thing breaks, your gun still shoots. In fact, the trigger's even better. So anyway, I just want to get that out there. But I do want to encourage you carefully to do that basic surgery to get this broken part out of there, because a rattling, a gun with a broken part in there is not going to be endearing to anybody, and it could cause problems. So you want to get in there and get that out of there. All right, thank you.